We live. I'm not ready.
We're sending a tweet.
I think this is the most I've had on a live on my channel.
Yeah, it's the most I've been on with the amount of people. So it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Lots of chat.
It will be fun.
Yeah, it will be. I have to apologise for my tardiness. I've literally just ran in last second.
That's fine. Hello, Chloe.
Hey.
Hello. Hey. I'm just looking at what everybody's reading. Dorian Gray. I want to read that.
I didn't put mine, sorry.
Did you put mine?
Not mine too long.
Ooh, the Poppy War.
What's that? Ever the Darkest Stars?
Even the Darkest Stars by Heather Fulton. It's meant to be like a sort of wintry survival story. I know they're trying to climb a mountain or something, so see how it goes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So sorry, I like the cover.
Yeah, it's a nice cover.
What's This Is My America?
I've taken the dust jacket off and I can't bother to go get it, but it's basically about a young black female whose father is in death row, and she has like 275 days to get him out. So it's like her petition and all that sort of stuff. So.
Wow, that sounds really good.
It sounds good, but yeah.
I'm 10 pages in, so I'll let you know how it goes.
I was going to say, it reminds me of the song by Childish Gambino. Is it called This Is America?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean.
A great song.
Hello to everybody who joined.
Oh, sorry.
I actually didn't even realise it was the 1st of February today.
Not
so fast.
I just can't
Sorry. It's
Sorry.
also Monday, and it's like perfect rectangle for the month because it's Monday. It's 7777.
So apparently that only happens once every 200 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there you go.
I completely just missed this. What just happens every 300 years?
So the February the 1st is a Monday, and then you've got like a perfect rectangle in the calendar. So hold on, let me show you on my phone.
The 28th of Feb is a Sunday, so we have 4 exact weeks. So on like the Arctic calendar, it's like 4 straight lines.
That's cool.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. I just like literally wasn't listening.
It's like
I was paying attention to the comments. I was like looking at everyone saying hi, and I just missed it. Yeah, went completely over my head.
I mean, someone told me this today, so I don't know if it's actually true. I probably should Google it, but someone said it happens every 200 years. So
it's going to be rare. I don't know how, but I've been doing a bullet journal for like 5 years, and I've never come across having to draw out an exact like 4 lines sort of thing.
No.
So.
And it can only be February that does it, because obviously all the other months are
uneven.
Yeah.
Apparently it happens every 10 years.
Oh.
I want to go with 200. That seems more.
Someone's lying to me. I'm Googling it now.
I'm so excited. You don't even understand. I haven't started it yet, but I am so excited.
I really want to read that.
I
read
this
read it before reading the other one.
The Starless City. Yeah, I read that in November, and I just adored it. It became my favorite book. So now I'm really excited to start the Night Circus, but I'm also really scared that I won't love it as much. So I'm like really.
People seem to prefer the Night Circus, so you might end up liking it even more.
Yeah, but that also scares me. So like, if that becomes my favorite book,
yeah,
my favorite book. Let's see.
What are you thinking of Dorian Gray, Emily?
I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, it's definitely up there, like with one like my favorites. I think my favorite classics.
How far are
you? About halfway, like 95 pages in.
Do you not think it's like very like wordy?
Yeah, at times.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. But yeah, it is good. I am an Oscar Wilde fan.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out more after reading this.
You should read The Importance of Being Earnest.
Oh right, yeah. I'll add that one.
That play is so good. It's such a good play.
I've heard good things about it.
It's really funny.
I've heard a lot about the play, but yeah, I've never thought about the book before. You know, when you obviously know that a book is a play or a book's a movie, but you never even think about reading it.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like with that play.
Yeah, I think I did it for drama A level, so I had to like read it. But I always have to read plays like for my degree and everything. So
yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. You can join in whenever you want. Thank you, Jodie. I'm actually so excited.
Yeah, congrats. I don't think
No, that's
I don't know.
Thank you.
Party
Or just ignored that fact. Sorry.
I'm literally I was like, oh my god. Oh, thank you.
Oh, cute.
Will you get everybody else who isn't at 1K at 1K? Here.
I didn't.
Huh?
I didn't hear what you said.
Who hasn't?
Oh, I haven't.
Oh.
It's only me and Rhiannon. So literally everybody else does. Everybody else subscribes to everybody.
Because you guys are famous.
Oh no.
It's such a cool thing, though. When anyone reads it, I'm like,
so. I feel like we probably have all like the same like subscribers though, like genuinely like.
I think that.
Yeah, because like I'm sure like everybody who watches like all of us probably. Do you know what I mean? Like it's all the same people.
Yeah.
I'm always talking about the same people and like having all the same people on my lives and everything. So I just like know that like.
Yeah, I've heard everyone in the chat and the comments and stuff always like the same faces that pop up.
Yeah, it's quite nice though that it's always like kind of like the same people. Oh,
We've lost Joe.
Didn't last long.
I do love it though, like when you go to the comment section on someone's video and you go to comment and then you like see familiar faces in the comments and you're like, oh, I know you.
Yeah, I love that so much. It's so fun. I feel like right now as well with all of the lives going on, it's made like all of the same kind of people seem to be showing up over and over and over again, and it's so fun. Hello.
Sorry about that. My touch screen, and I clicked it in the corner and just closed the whole browser.
Oh no.
Funny.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think we all have like similar followers. I think as well, because we'll always watch each other's videos, I assume on your like your recommended side, it must be like each other, because I am always obviously recommended you guys, so it must all be a big circle.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm gonna take a picture.
I feel really unorganized tonight. Even though this starts later than what I normally do, I feel like tonight's just flown by, so I've just been all over the place.
I was like that. I messaged Rebecca being like, it is 7:30, isn't it? Because I thought I'd missed it. I was like, oh my god.
I kept forgetting that it was even happening. Like I don't know why. I just kept forgetting. Like,
I did at 4 o'clock. I thought, oh my god, I've got a live show, and this is why I look like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I thought I missed it, and I was just having like the biggest stress for like no reason.
Yesterday, I convinced myself that it was on Sunday, because normally like the sprints are on a Sunday, and then like, halfway through the day, I was like, wait, I don't think it is today, and like it threw me off. I had like the loveliest night, just like chilling with the candles, like finishing my book. It was amazing.
Oh, that's nice.
So good.
At least you still got reading done as well.
Yeah, I wanted to finish the books. I only had like the odd pages left, so I was like, finish that, leave it in January, done.
Oh my god, I didn't realize it was Stitch.
Oh my god.
I love
That's so
it.
cute. I actually, oh my god, that's so cute. I actually love that. That's
I
so
love
cute.
Stitch.
That is so cute.
I love it. So cute.
I thought it was Stitch by the S, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I kind of forgot it had the hood on it, to be fair, but I might wear it now because it's actually really comfy.
That is actually so cute. I actually love that.
I love Stitch so much.
So
His voice is just so cute. Like, I actually love his voice so much.
Oh, I know. He's absolutely adorable.
I actually watched the second movie recently. Like, for some reason, I've just grown up knowing the second movie was out, but never watching it until like Boxing Day.
I've never watched it.
Not as good.
I don't know if I've ever seen the second one. I probably have.
It's like there's so many number twos of Disney classic animations. Like there's a Little Mermaid 2 and all that sort of stuff.
I
but
love
none of
Little
them
Mermaid
know
too.
Little Mermaid 2 is so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
The game and everything. I loved it.
Oh my god, the game. Oh my god, it was so good. I actually love that. Have you ever seen like Return to Neverland as well? Like whenever like it's like Wendy's daughter Jane.
No, I've never watched that because I felt like it would just be a bit, I don't know.
No, I love that. I love that so much.
Oh, I will say though, Lion King 2 is so good. If
I do like
nobody's
The
watched
Lion
it.
King too. I think that's a good one, The Lion King
Oh,
too.
it's such a good one. Oh, I
I
love
can't
it.
remember what happens in that.
He Lives in You is like the most underrated Disney song of all time.
What is?
He Lives in You.
Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
one.
that's such a good song.
Literally gives me chills every time.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been loving the live streams literally so much.
Yeah.
It's so nice just chatting to people. Like, I feel like I always like interact with you on Twitter and stuff, but like, it's so weird actually speaking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so much fun. It's been like helping me to get to know so many more people and like,
Yeah.
but to actually like feel like I actually know them rather than just kind of
Yeah.
run around.
Yeah.
One good thing of lockdown. If anything good come out of lockdown, I feel more connected to the book community, which is never.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like it takes up my life more, but in a good way. Like it takes up time of my life, but I really do love it.
Yeah.
It is really cute, and it's so nice as well when you get on live streams. You know, you kind of feel like you know everybody already. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
it's so good.
you don't have that awkwardness or anything.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, and like because like the more you do lives with like the same people as well, then it's just like you feel like you have like a little friend group, and it's just it's so much fun.
Yeah. It's just like you're on FaceTime to people and then comments pop up from different people. And
Yes. Sometimes I just completely forget I'm live.
It's hard talking and also trying to monitor the comments when you're the one hosting.
Yeah, because it's like because I feel bad because I do want to like because you want to do both because you want to pay attention to like the people who are watching, but then you also don't want to like be rude and like just be like, okay, I don't care what you're saying, I'm gonna like
I'm so excited for that book. I can't wait for it to come.
Everyone's talking about it. I have no idea what it's about.
It's essentially like it's like the Hunger Games, but Greek mythology.
Okay.
So every like I think 7 years, the gods like you can kill them, take their power.
Okay.
So all of their like descendants or something try and like come after them, and if they die, like they're kind of screwed. I'm so excited for this to come because I've got it coming in the subscription box. I'm just like waiting by the door.
Same. I think it's a subscription box. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, it will be.
I've always been like so disappointed with Alexander Bracken's books though. That's what's kind of put me off it.
I've never
I've never actually read her books. I started. Is it The Darkest Minds? She's
Yeah.
the author of that, isn't it? Yeah, I started that and I wasn't too keen, and then
That's
I've got
so
the Passenger
deep,
Zoology
that
and
is.
I've never picked it up.
Yeah, I've read the first two of The Darkest Minds. and then I've read Passenger, like the Passenger Geology, but only got halfway through the second one. And they're just like okay. Do you know what I mean? Like her books are like okay. So that's why I'm just like really like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think with this though, because I love Greek myths anyway, I think it'll just be like a really nice read. Like I can read it really quickly and just like fall into it. So I'm hoping that's the case anyway.
I've heard like really good things about it. And I love Greek myths as well, so I'm just so excited for this.
Trust it lives up to you guys' expectations.
Have you all read The Song of Achilles?
Yeah.
I literally finished that. This was my last book in December. So I was like very late to the game and it was really, really good. I think it's the only really Greek thing I've ever really read.
Or if you like that, I would say go for Circe as well. The audiobook for that is really, really good.
Oh, good to hear it's good audiobooks. I
feel like people like it more, less than The Song of Achilles, but it's still like, it's one of my favourite books. It's just like so differently written. It's just so nice. As nice as a story about someone being cast away can be. I've got it there actually. You can see it. It's the shiny one on top of my head.
Oh yeah.
I did notice that earlier and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I'll be like, there we are.
Yeah, Return to Neverland is just such a good film. Everybody needs to go watch it.
I will.
It's good.
My favourite one was, did anyone watch Hook with Robin Williams?
Yeah.
That was like my favourite Peter Pan. I know it's obviously a bit different because it's like live action, but
I used to have a crush on Rufio. Was that his name?
Rufio! Yeah,
I had
Rufio!
crush on him. Like, yeah.
Who's Rufio?
From Hook, do you remember him? He was he had the red Mohican.
Yeah, the red mohawk.
Mine is always going to be in the 2003 film.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's one of my favorite films ever. Oh, love it.
I'm just looking him up and it's so funny.
You getting Rufio up?
Yeah. Like,
oh, right.
I don't remember this.
Oh my god, as if. So basically, Robin Williams is Peter Pan. He went home and grew up, and then he goes back to Neverland, and then all the kids. So Rufio is like the leader of the Lost Boys to replace Peter Pan, and he's like looking after all the kids.
No.
I think about him so much.
I know, it's so good. We have to watch it.
Oh, I never said thank you to this one as well. Thank you. Yeah, I love it. It's so fun. Yes. I hope this is wholesome.
It's just a lot more personal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like the things we end up talking about, like such weird tangents, but I love it.
Definitely.
Yeah, sometimes like I especially go so off track, honestly, all the time. It's like properly I talk about like literally, and I'm like, oh, this is supposed to be a live about books. Yeah, Laura sounds a lot more interesting than her. Well, I always like the sound of her books. That's what's scaring me as well. Because like I always like the sound of her books, and then whenever I actually read them, I'm like, it was okay. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I saw this comment.
Let me show you. Oh, here's my 1984 poster, by the way, that came to screen then. Well, I'll show you my mug today. I've actually got a chamomile tea, and it is. Oh, I think I've streamed this one already.
Oh, it's the saffron.
Nice.
I like that one though.
I think you might have already seen this. It is pretty, but yeah.
I love that. That's still like such a funny thing.
When I went to Disney World in 2019, the biggest thing I regret not buying is the Bean There mugs. Like, why didn't I buy all 4 mugs from each park? Like, biggest regret of my life.
I know, we have them all, unfortunately. we couldn't walk away, so.
I'm hoping to go back in 2022 so I could get them then, but even that's looking unlikely now because usually you book like a year in advance to go to Walt Disney World, and I was hoping to go in like March 2022, and now that we'll be booking it about now, and it doesn't seem very likely. But we love COVID. So.
I know, so good. We were supposed to be there in November.
I was going to say, Tom had looked at booking a trip for us for like my 21st, my late like 21st thing. But yeah, that's not happening. It won't happen for a couple of years now, so I might move it to my 30th.
Just on the safe side.
Hopefully by then it'll be gone.
My family had booked like to go to Disney World, like in Florida. Like last summer, I think. Yeah. Like whenever like COVID had like just started and everything, and we were like, oh, it should be still fine. Like during like March time, we were like, oh, it should be fine. And then we had to cancel it, and it's just like so sad. And like I was just like not going to go at all. So it's just like it's actually so sad.
I know, it's the same as us. We managed to cancel and get a refund from Disney World because it was our first ever time to go and stay in Disney World. So obviously you can imagine it was expensive. But look how they got all that money back. But the flights, because the flights were still going ahead to return Americans, they wouldn't give us our money back for the flights. So we've got about, I don't know how much it is, but a lot of money just sat with Virgin that we're probably never going to be able to use.
Yeah, it's so bad, isn't it? How, because I remember my parents had so many flights. They were able to cancel like the hotels and all that sort of stuff, but they weren't able to cancel the flights. Like they were meant to go to Peru, and they literally spent. My mum spent about like 6 months trying to get her money back from the airlines for that holiday. It's just like it's not cheap. It's not money that is just like you kind of forget about it. It's like a lot of money, and you're just like, how can they're not providing you a service? How can they keep your money?
Yeah, exactly. My cousin was meant to be going to Amsterdam next month. Oh no, this month, February, yeah. And the trip cost her like £200, and I think it was going to cost her like £400 to cancel it because they wouldn't move it to a different date, and they needed like a cancellation fee that was like double what she paid. And she's like, I don't know whether I just want to go to Amsterdam now or what. It's the thing, like, I don't get it.
I was meant to go to Croatia and Amsterdam in like March, April last year because I was going to go to Croatia for free because I was going to go as a tour leader for uni. So I was going to drunk uni students. I was getting drunk, they were going to pay me. And I was like, this is amazing.
That's
and then
so cool.
Like, oh, are we going to go? Are we going to go? Like, coronavirus is happening. Maybe it'll be fine. And then like 2 weeks later, they cancelled it. And I was like, no.
Oh, I'm so gutted for you. That's like such a nice place.
Yeah.
Sorry, rubbing it.
The money I got from working in Croatia was going to fund my trip to Amsterdam. And I'm so annoyed.
Oh my God. That's so sad. Well, hopefully
the best thing to do, which is what we did last year, we were actually really lucky. We managed to go to Corfu in like September because we didn't book anything. I mean, obviously we booked Disney World, but we had cancelled that. But we didn't book anything until like 5 days before we were supposed to go, and we booked the only place that we were allowed to go to from the UK, which was Corfu. So I think we're going to do the same again this year and just wait till like a couple of days before and see what's going to happen and where we're going to end up.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
I can be vaccinated, so the world can kind of start going a bit back to normal.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
What's the new normal though? That's going to be weird, isn't it?
That is going to be so weird.
I have concerts in the summer that were rescheduled from last year that need to go ahead. I will cry if they don't go ahead.
Me too. Who are you going to see?
JLS, their reunion tour.
Oh, I looked for tickets for that, but I didn't.
I got 8 people in my office before everyone had to start working from home to get tickets for me because I've been a fan of them since like 2008, and I've met them like 10 times. And I was so sad when they broke up that I was adamant that I was getting meet and greet front row tickets, and I got meet and greet front row tickets.
And it was
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I would rather them cancel the concert completely rather than go ahead with the concert and cancel the meet and greets if the concert did go ahead in June.
Yeah.
Because I'm only going to the concert so I can meet them.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
Tell Aston that you knew it was him in the Robin suit.
It's 100% him. I'm sorry, like literally the way he sings, the way he walks. Like I used to know their audition number for X Factor. Like when I say I was a hardcore fan, I was a hardcore fan. Like it's 100%.
Yeah.
Fangirl over. I won't fangirl anymore. It's fine.
I think it's so weird because like I'm not like obsessed with like any bands or like any famous people or anything, and it always makes me feel like really weird. Like I kind of want to be, but I just don't really care about like anybody enough.
No, I'm like
No,
that.
I
I
get
used to be like obsessed with One Direction. It was JLS like when they started, and then obviously 1D came along, and oh, I love that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
That was in 2011, so I was like
Wow.
12.
Oh,
But yeah, now I'm not really. I don't know. I don't really listen to albums or anything anymore. It's just like if I find a song I like, I'll just save it and then I'll just play it.
Yeah, no, I get that.
fair enough. Yeah.
I used to be like obsessed with One Direction until they got like too popular, and then I decided they weren't for me, and I was like, no,
I was
one
like
of
that
those-
with 5 Seconds of Summer as well.
Yeah.
I went to see One Direction in concert with 5 Stars, and I had the 5 Stars t-shirt because like this was before they sort of got famous, and now I'm just like, yeah, I'm over that.
No,
At the
see,
time,
I
was
went
like,
back.
I'm so cool.
No, I went back. So when like One Direction got really famous and really popular, and then eventually like when they started dying down a bit again, like I was back. I was like, that's about that minute. I was going
Sometimes
crazy.
you just need to put on their old albums and just whack it up to full
Oh,
volume.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is where the age difference comes in for me. Because my bands and people were a lot different to yours.
I was
I
like,
think
sorry, I was gonna say, I
No,
think I was
go
like
on.
10 years old when they were on X Factor, and I was like obsessed. Like Niall,
I still like Niall though. I love his solo music.
yeah. Oh, sorry, Joe.
it's just funny. I don't want to say anything because I think it will reveal how old I am.
Do it.
So when I was growing up, when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with people like Blink-182, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, all those. So you can tell I'm a little bit older.
No, that's such good music though. That's like what I listen to in the car normally, just like a load of random songs. But
I was there when the albums were released, so I used to buy CD albums before streaming was invented.
nice.
I think the only artist that I really like buy CDs for is Taylor Swift. Like she is the one artist that I am actually obsessed with, like completely.
yeah. We have like a Taylor Swift tradition in my family, and every time one of her albums comes out, my sister goes, buys the album like that morning that it's been released, and we all sit round and listen to it. And like we'll like judge each song as it comes on, and like we've done that. Like we've done that since Speak Now came out. So like literally for years, and it's just been like so fun. And we haven't got to do it obviously like for the last 2 albums, which is sad. But yeah,
That's so cute.
that's
I've
my
got-
son.
I've
So
got
I actually
tickets.
busted Anna McFly comment, and I was both of
Yeah.
those as well when I was like 7.
Yeah,
I
I
love
haven't
Firefly.
noticed these comments. And
Yeah, I was just going to say 'cause I've got tickets to see McFly this summer, so I'm like really hoping it goes ahead because I've never
Oh my
seen
God.
it live.
Oh, sorry.
I
Last
saw
time
them live at the BP Hyde Park summer thing that they used to do. I was front row. I am a stan for concerts. I will wait for like 7 hours to get front row.
Yeah,
I remember when I went to Yalk, Tom was there with Giovanna, and they were both like signing their new book and that. But I didn't realise that what it was, and like that they had a little queue system. So I just went around the corner to go there, and I got stopped, and I was like, "This is the moment of my life." I was so excited. But, like, no, you have to leave. Oh.
oh, That would actually be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the best idea not to book anything at all.
No, exactly.
Ooh, that's awful.
It's mental, isn't it?
I find it so bad that like some people aren't like giving refunds and stuff.
I
Like,
know. I've said this again and I'll say it again, but they haven't provided you a service. How can they sit on your money?
It's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really
it's less than a service because like it's just like literally nothing. It's so bad.
Oh.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
I have a feeling if the world is still how it was last year, then summer will be a bit better. Like restrictions will get lifted. Everyone will kind of go back to normal, especially with the vaccine. I'm just hoping these new strains don't prevent the vaccine from working, because I've had my first dose and I would not want half of my vaccine to just not work.
The UK is just stressing me out though. Like you see in all these different countries, like COVID free, cutting down the numbers, and I'm sat here like
yeah, it's so
It's not the worst country. America seems to be even worse. So
yeah.
I know. At least we're not as bad as America. On COVID numbers.
yeah.
I got Fearless the other day, and I was just like so happy to get a Taylor Swift album on vinyl. I was like, my life's accomplished.
I think I'd get them, but I don't have a vinyl player, so there's not a lot of point for me. But like, a tick of it, unmatched.
I would have a vinyl player, but I just feel like I wouldn't end up using it because I would just rely on like Spotify too much. So I wouldn't end up using it.
I'm like that. I love the idea of it and I love the sound of it, but like, am I bothered? Probably not.
I'd rather have all my music rather than listen to one album through at a time. So I need to make my own vinyls. No one used to be able to burn your own CDs. I need to be able to burn my own vinyls.
I used to love making my own CDs. Like for my birthday playlist, I'd be like.
I used to like make like a series. I used to be called Rachel Rocks, and I had like 1, 2, and 3.
I love that.
Oh my god, that's
I still do that. I still, because my car can only play like CDs. I still like burn like a playlist onto my like CD.
Nice. My fear is to have a CD player. So I
used to make mixed cassettes. That's how old I am. That's only when I was really
want to do a sprint soon. I meant to say but we could do one at 5 past. We could do one at 5 past. Like,
okay.
Because I just saw this sprint, and not a 1 hour sprint. I don't think anybody would be able to have like the brain power for that.
I lose
half
motivation.
an hour.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have the brain capacity to sit here and read for an hour. I guess.
Yeah,
I'm so distracted.
Hour sprints when like sprints start at like 10 a.m, 12 sort of thing, and they do the afternoon. I can do hour sprints, but when it's like 2 hours to my bedtime, I can't do it.
Yeah.
If we did an hour sprint, I would genuinely forget that we were live. I could read for an hour, but I would forget that we were live.
Yeah, I would forget that we were live as well.
I just wouldn't come back.
5 Colours in Her Hair is such a tune. Oh my gosh.
That was genuinely, I loved that. Like whenever I was younger, it was such a good song.
Even now, like when it came on in the club, when we were allowed to go to the club, wow. What a concept. Literally, I would be dancing my socks off. I loved it.
If that came on in the club, I'd actually be so excited. That's never happened to me.
Oh, we've got like a cheesy floor in mine, and that's where I live.
So I've got a funny story about 5 Colours in Her Hair, and I will never get this memory out of my head. So I think it was in year 11. I think I was in year 11 in school, and we just got speakers installed into our canteen. Like this was massive. We had no music or anything in our canteen, so we just got speakers installed, and they played a song, and they played one song I think was Busted, and then they played 5 Colours in Their Hair by McFly, and then the speakers got stuck. So for literally 3 weeks straight, on every lunch break was Five Colours in Her Hair on repeat. And then every time the song ended, everyone in the canteen would just go, the next one to come on. And that song will always remind me of that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It could have been a worse song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
I've just seen a comment just about the recorded songs off the radio on tape. So to sit there and press play and record at the same time to catch the beginning of the song before the day talks. Yes, I did used to have to do that. Listen to Radio 1's top 40 countdown, waiting for your song. Like, it's coming on, it's coming on. Shh, press record. Yeah, but yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that working?
we're
There
off.
we go. There we go. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
No. How did everybody
Look
do?
who came to join me.
Oh.
She's a bit sleepy.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Actually, so cute.
Oh, look at his little face. He's just like, I want to go to sleep, Annie.
Yeah. It's got a little toy.
Like the size of them. Same size.
So tiny.
I know, she's so small. So cute. Oh.
Oh my god. Buddy.
Oh my god, that comment again.
Anyway, what did everybody read? How much?
Well, I did terribly. I very distracted. I did 10 pages.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't even know how many I did. Probably like 20 something.
Nice.
Something like that.
I did 19 pages, so yeah.
That's good. What about everybody else?
I don't want to talk over anyone, but I did 30 pages.
Oh, nice. I did 34.
Nice.
I did 34 as well.
Oh.
Also productive. I was not that productive.
To be fair though, I'm on my phone at the minute because my webcam's awful, so I can't go on my phone, which is good in a way.
It helps. Yeah, definitely.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
got it on my phone.
monkeys.
Your camera's actually really good. Is that why it is on your phone?
Yeah, it's just
Webcams
my
are
phone.
awful, aren't they? That's good. Webcams are awful.
Yeah, I realised watching one of our lives back because someone said that I was a bit blurry. I was very blurry.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've decided to do them on my phone now.
Oh my god, the noise.
Aw.
I do like the Arctic Monkey, Charlotte. They're not my favourite, but I do love them.
Yeah, I do really love them.
I love them so much in sixth form. Like sixth form me was so obsessed. I went through such a phase, but I still love them.
Her name's Kiwi, isn't it, Rhiannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that name. It's just so cute.
Yeah, so cute.
Bless her.
I really want to read that.
Oh, I love that.
I want to read it so badly.
Same.
Ooh, everybody read quite a lot.
Mm.
I missed some comments before. See, I do with my vinyl. So some point for me.
It takes a really, really, really good album for me not to skip any tracks. Like it has to be like a really good album.
Yeah.
Like, everything has to be impeccable.
Like consistently. Up
Yeah.
What's an album that you think is like no skips?
I don't know if anyone will know this band, but a band called The Somerset, their Stories for Monday album is absolutely incredible. They're like pop punk. They've broken up, but it's like one of my favorite bands and favorite albums of all time. It's
I think I've heard of them. Did they do a song about How I Met Your Mother?
Yes.
I've heard that. No, like I heard them like when they were on SoundCloud, but like I've never listened to them since. But you've just brought back like a memory.
Oh my God, that song.
Oh.
I need to listen to that album tomorrow. That's my work album sorted.
Oh.
But that's unskippable. And Jealous' first album is unskippable too. The other three albums are questionable, but the first album is unskippable.
No.
I used to have a dance to what's the one about like the heart beating again?
Beat
Like,
Again. Yeah.
The dance to that. It was amazing.
So good. So good.
See, I don't know if any of you know Deco, like the band Deco. Oh, I love them. They're like everything I can like listen to. But I don't know if they've been on like the news and stuff recently because they made like that mashup of Wonderwall and the 80s tune, and so they've been like on the news and everyone's like gone crazy for it, and I'm like, I feel like such a proud parent because I've been there since they were so small.
I guess no offensive of like people like that. I'm just like, I was there from the beginning.
Does anybody know what this comment means?
Male representation, brat. I think he means because I think he's the only guy here.
Oh,
He's going. He's doing that old. Do you remember that we used to do? Brat. I don't do it very well though.
Oh my God, that brought back memories.
I can't do it well at all. I was going to try and do it properly then, but no, I'm not going to embarrass myself.
yes, New Order.
Yeah, I like New Order.
I feel like I'm one of those people that loves all of the really depressing bands, like the Smiths and everything. I like doing like that was like me whenever I was like 16. Do you know what I mean? Your depressed phase, listen to the Smiths, New Order, Joy Division, everything. Yeah.
That was my sixth form phase. Me throughout sixth form.
Yeah, I feel like everybody at least went through one of like between like 15 to 18. I feel like most people went through that really depressed phase where you thought you were like really indie and everything. I'm the only depressed person.
I've got a new mod.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, that's really cool.
I heard that like he's like quite racist though, like literally openly, blatantly racist, and like even though like I don't know much about it, and I am one of those people that to a certain extent try to like distinguish between like, you know, art and artists and everything like that to a certain extent, especially whenever I don't really know much about it. But like it makes me kind of feel bad whenever I like then talk about it, how much I like it. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know that there is something suspicious about this, but I feel like whenever it's like older bands as well, it's kind of like, well, they're already like so famous now. So, you know what I mean? It's not
no, yeah, I didn't know anything about the Smiths. Although I can't even think what they sing. What do they sing?
Have you read The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
No.
In that, like, Charlie listens to like Asleep by the Smiths, and it's like, I don't know if you know that one. It's like it's just like the most depressing song you'll ever listen to in your life, but also just so good in my opinion. So yeah. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know what that is.
You do, I think. It's not coming to me. Let me Google it.
What, the band Pulp?
Yeah, which song did she say?
People.
Jarvis Cocker.
Maybe not. I'm not sure now.
Yeah, this is good examples. Do you know like This Charming Man or anything? Do you know this? I don't know. I can't sing it.
No,
You have to sing it.
If I sing it, it'll just sound like something completely different.
Thing, like I go to sing it and then I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, I go to sing it and I'm like, not a good idea. This is a bit embarrassing. I know it'll lag and everything, and then I just like don't want to be me like slowly like singing this tune. It'll just really embarrass me. So I'm just not going to go for that. Okay. Bye, Charlotte. when do you want to do another sprint just to like arrange it ahead of time?
So we don't get distracted.
I don't mind.
I'm whenever.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm the most indecisive person.
Do you want to do one at like 10:02? Like a spoon one?
Yeah, that'll be good for me as well, because I'm probably going to have to drop off about 9:30, because I've got quite an early morning. Well, I've got early mornings all week this week, but yeah, I need to stick to some sort of bedtime, so that'll be perfect for me.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I want to get this book done, because I'm like, let me see how much I've got left of the audiobook. Yeah, I've got 56 minutes left.
Ooh.
So I want to finish this. That's my goal.
You can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you'll easily get that done.
That's me set. And it's so good because like that'll be me like way ahead of all of my units for like this term. So that means that I'm gonna actually be able to read for fun this term for like the first time ever in so long, and I actually cannot wait to be just done constantly reading classics. Like so slowly as well. Oh, I'm so excited.
What's your first book going to be, do you think?
Well, I need to finish The Raven Boys because I'm still like 50 pages into that. But at least that'll be still like fun reading because it's YA. But after that, I want to read like Empire of Storms, Every Heart a Doorway, and Addie LaRue. I think are my next top three.
That's
but
a good
also Song of Wraiths and Ruin.
Sorry, I'm just loving Rhiannon's dog playing with the bubble. I'm really distracted laughing at it 'cause it's so cute.
It's either my hair or, you know, like when you wear hoodies and there's like the little tassels on them. She just loves it. But I thought, I'll just let her destroy it. She's going for it.
She was going for the pom-pom and it's like bigger than her head.
She's like, I don't care. Yeah, there she goes. I'm just being like tugged around. Oh. I'm surprised she has this much energy. She's normally kind of knackered by now.
Has she slept all day or?
She's not been too bad. She's been quite okay, but it takes a lot of playtime.
Yeah.
Everything, don't you?
No.
I really want. You're making me really, really, really want a puppy. Like I cannot wait until I can get one. Like I genuinely cannot wait.
Oh, yeah, it's making me miss it when like my puppy was that young because he's now 4 months old and he's like at that teenager stage where he's like, I'm really defiant and I'm just gonna stare at you. He's like, real naughty now.
Oh, bless. Well, at least you're not tired. She keeps waking me up at like 2 in the morning, 2 and 5 o'clock in the morning to go out for a wee.
Oh.
Yeah, and then she's like this all day, and she's like, "Why aren't you playing with me?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm not good." Yeah. Bless her.
It's literally like having a baby.
Oh my god, honestly. Isn't it?
But actually, it's actually scary. Like if like having a puppy is hard work, can you imagine what it would be like having a newborn baby? Like,
Nope.
Like I'll actually be exhausted. I'll be like, I have no time for you. Like, let me sleep.
My friend's on maternity leave at the moment, and she's like messaging in our group like all night, random times of the night, random times of the morning, and I wake up and I'm like, no, I can't.
It's like put me off for life. Like this is never happening now.
Right, I'm gonna take her down because I think she needs a wee because she keeps crying at me. So,
yeah, we're starting to do a sprint now anyway. So yeah, so cute.
She looks so bad. She looks sad. You're sad. Oh bless. Right, I'll take her down. She wees in my library.
Okay, well we can start like a sprint while she's
Yeah.
I just realised I got rid of the timer. Whoops.
I did get a new mug on the as well. I've got a new cup of tea. I've got a New Orleans one now.
Ooh.
Nice.
Why can I not do this timer? Oh my god, I actually hate it.
Technology.
There's that awkward period of the
Why
life.
does it sometimes go like to full screen and then I can't click on anything else?
Yeah, I had that the other day. Oh.
Oh,
This is our channel now.
Oh, she's gone. I hope she can let herself in because we can't let her in, can we?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Has anyone become the host?
Oh no, she's not.
I hit myself. I actually hit myself. I went on that. I actually was just like, I was like trying to change the tab, but instead of Xing out the tab, I Xed out the entire thing. I was just like, I'm right now. I was like, whoa, like only me, honestly. I genuinely like I feel like an actual granny. I'm still trying to get this timer to work. Oh my god, this is actually really driving me insane.
I
How do you do like a wee? How do you do that wee banner thing?
Oh, the banner. So, I can't see it, can I? Because it's here.
Oh,
So,
create a
on the
banner.
right-hand side, it should have like next to your chat. It says banners.
Oh yeah, so you like read until.
Yeah, you can change the color and stuff as well.
Mm.
What would be a half an hour from now?
22.
Yeah.
Rebecca, you were like, right, we're gonna start 10-2.
Like,
There we go.
I did it.
Well
we
done.
going?
That'll
Done
do.
it.
How do you change the color?
Is it above it? I think you can pick above it. There's like a hex code you have to fill in though. I think.
Oh really? Okay, well that'll do. I'll change it though at a different time. Okay, I'm so sorry. I did it. Okay. Oh. Okay, now we can read. That was so funny. Everybody looking up at the exact same time. It was so weird. It was just like everybody was just like that, like right at the same time. That was funny.
That was quite a quick one, I think. It went by really fast.
I got so distracted.
Did you?
It's getting to that point at the night now where I usually kind of like stop reading and watch Friends until I fall asleep. So my brain isn't used to reading, so I'm just kind of like getting quite distracted. But it's fine. I've reached the 50-page mark, so I'm happy with that progress.
You read how much?
I read another 26 pages, so I got to 50-page mark.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Very good.
I don't even know how much I read. Only just that much time of the audiobook. I didn't get too distracted actually this time. Yeah, I've got 28 minutes left of the audiobook, so that's pretty good.
That's good.
Anybody else?
Pages. I read 31 pages.
Ooh, that's so good.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's just as like beautifully written as the Starlisty, and it's making me like really annoyed at myself because like I'm a fast reader and I'm like I just want to enjoy it more. I am enjoying it, and I'm like I don't want to slow myself down. Yeah,
Try and find that balance.
I got the Starlisty.
I read 31 as well.
Nice.
Got the Starlisty here.
Is that a
I
paperback?
should read this at some point. Yeah, it's just a paperback. I really like the cover though, it's so cute.
It is really pretty. Every time I see that, I think it's really cute.
I really want the hardback that's got like the stencil pages because it's got like the sword, the key, and the bee like down the side. And it's,
Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's so nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
I want it so badly.
That is so nice.
I always get really annoyed that like I've only kind of joined the book community recently, so I see like really special editions of books, and I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna have to pay like £100 to get it.
Yeah. Everybody read quite a lot in the comments. Another 45 pages.
Oh,
That is
So,
I only got through 19.
Oh, thank you so much. My comment. This took ages for comments to come up.
yeah.
What is happening? I'm so inconfident tonight. I'm so sorry. What? Why is it taking so long to come up? Is this just me or?
No, we can see it.
no,
I
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, okay. I can see it now. Oh, I love that whole series. Queen of Shadows. Is Queen of Shadows the fourth one? It is, isn't it? Yeah. I feel like Queen of Shadows is the worst one so far, but also quite good.
I can't remember which one I read up to because I've not read the whole series and I can't remember which one I stopped on.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I got up to Empire of Storms and I haven't read the last two, but I've started rereading Throne of Glass this month already and I don't know why, so I can finish out the series this year, but we'll see.
Yeah. I just haven't had time to continue on, even though like I was absolutely loving them, but yeah, I cannot wait to get Empire of Storms.
You know what though? I haven't read them for years and honestly, the writing is actually awful. Like, I started reading it and I was like, oh my god, this is so bad.
I know it's so bad, especially like the first one.
Yeah, but
first
it's like
one-
it's so easy to get through, but like it's just there's nothing like flowery, lyrical, good about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Straight to the point.
Yeah.
I really like that though. Like I there is some cringy lines, I think, especially at the beginning of Throne of Glass, that I really don't like. But I don't really like flowery lyrical writing in YA. I get really, really, really put off it. So I like that Summer Chaos doesn't write like that. It's just kind of like fun fantasy.
Yeah, I definitely like
in there.
it. It's like it's such a fast read. Like I read 60 pages in like one sitting, but it just made me laugh because like I didn't realize, because I read them all a while ago and I read them so quickly as well. And now going back to it, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually quite bad, but I love it.
Yeah, I definitely think her writing like gets less like cringy and stuff like as the books go on.
Yeah, have you read Crescent City?
No.
Oh my gosh, compare that to Throne of Glass. It's like a completely different author. It's so crazy.
Yeah, I definitely think that too.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a massive fan of Crescent City. For
I've
different
never
reasons.
heard anybody say that before.
Yeah, I've not heard
To be fair, it's complex. I have a complex relationship with it because I enjoyed like the last third of the book. I thought it was really, really, really good. And it's a massive book, like what is it, 800 pages maybe, almost. The first 550 pages, not needed. You could literally have wrote a 400-page book and it would be exactly the same.
Yeah.
So like the end and then condense the beginning, but she's made this massive book that I just don't think was necessary. And I think she only wrote it because she can, because everyone loves her.
The end though, I thought that could be like a standalone novel. Do you know what I mean? Like the way it ended, it sort of wrapped up. And so I don't know where she's gonna go from there now, because like it could definitely be a standalone. But I liked the like 500-page intro. So
God, I didn't. I was just like, it was like reading. I was just like, what am I even reading?
Like, the first 100 pages was crazy because like so much went down in that 100 pages where you were like, oh my god, what is even happening? And then it sort of slowed down for about 200-300 pages, and then the ending was just absolutely crazy. It's so weird.
I got to the point though where I was like, I had that less than a third of the book left, and I was almost about to DNF it.
Oh my
I was
god.
just like, I've read 400 pages of nothing. That's an entire book. That is literally an entire book I've read of nothing. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I would be so upset if that was me.
I was really upset, which is why I did DNF, but the end was good. So I rated it 3 stars because I was about to 1-star DNF, and then the ending was good, so it brought up to halfway. But that was
my god, I've literally never heard anybody say anything like that about that book.
Maybe it was just me.
I'm usually the one that's like, oh, I didn't like that.
At least it's not me this time. On popular books on BookTube, I feel quite like scared saying like my opinions because I didn't like Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I don't like Radio Silence. I didn't like The Night Circus. That I just BookTube seemed to absolutely love that I just don't like at all. I don't know. Maybe I'm not really a true booktuber, but who knows?
No, that's why you are a true booktuber.
Yeah.
Honestly. Like when I first started, I thought, oh my god, I'm gonna have to like what everyone else likes, and now I'm just like, why bother? Like, I don't like contemporaries, so I don't read contemporaries.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, there's no use reading stuff you don't like. Like, there's no point.
No, that's it, isn't it? And like, don't get me wrong, one of my favourite series ever is A Court of Thorns and Roses. So, like, I absolutely love it. So I think you can obviously not like what everyone else likes because you've got your own likes too.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just like reading this comment. It's like I would actually be so annoyed at myself if I didn't get that.
I would never recover.
I feel so sad.
Yeah.
No, I don't have any good like charity shops around me. Like they never have good things. It's always like Game of Thrones or something.
Yeah, literally. It's always like an awful edition of the Hunger Games and like a really battered like Prisoner of Azkaban or something like that. Like literally, like that's all that there is.
So always
Or like
Twilight.
John Grisham or like a Nora Roberts or like something like that. Yeah.
Or Lee Child or something.
Yeah.
Always there.
I found a hardback of what you know the way there's like a few like the other Bennett sister, is it called? You know the way there's those like Jane Austen kind of books. I think it was like that, and it was so nice, and I didn't get it, and I'm like really annoyed at myself. But I literally had like 5 books in my hand, and I was like, I'm getting these. Like I had managed to find so many that I wanted, and I was like, I can't justify spending even more money, but now I wish I just got it.
The best books I found, I don't know if you can see, but it's the Narnia books. Oh my god, and I found this in like sort of a cart boot sale sort of thing, but I just stumbled on it, and I found these. They're super like old looking, but they're so cool.
That is really cool.
So nice.
Yeah, that's like my favorite charity shop find. Sorry, I'm just like whacking books off my shelf.
I need to check out charity shops near me, but I moved like in the middle of the pandemic, so I haven't like I've been like, oh, I don't want to go into charity shops because like I don't need to, and then I'm like, so I'm looking in from the window like trying to suss out their book selection, and they're always tiny, so I'm like, there's no point going in.
Yeah.
I feel a bit weird going into a charity shop now as well because of the pandemic. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, ooh, I wouldn't want to be grabbing stuff.
No, exactly. I just wish we had like a half price books. I just want to go to America and go to half price books. It looks incredible. They're always so big, and it's just like, oh.
It does look amazing. There's a really good Oxfam, like Oxfam books, like right beside me, like a literal like 1 minute walk, because there's a Waterstones literally around the corner, and then there's Oxfam books literally like down the street from me. And because I live in like this little like kind of this like village kind of I don't know if I won't say where I live, but anyway. But it has so many, like that's what I was talking about. I literally had like 5 books in my hand. Like it's the only like charity book shop that I've ever found that has so many good books in it. Like you just like literally want to buy everything, and they're all like £2, and it's just like I need all of these. So it's either like I'll either be like trying to like go in there or like in Waterstones. It's like there's no hope for me. So I'm kind of glad everything's got, or else I'd be literally poor because I'd have just spent all my money.
Yeah. There's like a charity shop that's like in my town, and it's just books, and it's called like the Book Den, and it's massive. But every book is £1 apart from hardbacks are £2, and I just like I'm there all the time.
Oh my god!
That's amazing.
I love it.
That does sound amazing.
I feel like I'm missing out.
I'm missing out too. Literally, my high street is full of charity shops or coffee shops, but literally all the charity shops are like old women's clothes and weird home decor that's like from the 60s.
Yeah, and to be fair, most of the shops on like the 2 closest high streets to me have all sort of shut down now, so there's no point leaving the house.
No, exactly. No, it's hard.
Okay, wait for this comment to load on my screen. It's so annoying.
I'm already up for it.
Yeah, it's already.
Yeah,
so weird. It's like really lagging for me, and it's like kind of like invisible for ages, and then it like comes up. It's really weird.
I think that happened to Molly on one of her live shows before. Like I remember that being a thing, but I don't know how she fixed it.
It's literally so odd. Yeah, I'll just kind of read them from the side while they're being weird and slow for me. But yeah, it's nice whenever like the books, like in Queen of Shadows, whenever it goes back to retro, even though it's a kind of such a different vibe whenever she goes back though after. But yeah,
I honestly can't remember what's happened. Like it's been that long since I've read it. Like I've completely forgotten everything.
Yeah, I don't want to say like exactly what happens, but it's basically like I don't know. I can't even remember now. Like,
That's so sad.
That is actually so sad. I'd have actually been like, I would have cried my eyes out.
That's so sad.
That would be the biggest regret of my life. I'm not gonna.
Oh wow,
That's so good.
though.
That's really
I got a paperback of The Priory of the Orange Tree for free because it was in, you know, do you guys have those little book libraries where they're like just little
little cubby holes on the street.
Yeah, like little cubby holes. So this one was like a post box, but like you open it and then there's books in there. And I saw The Priory of the Orange Tree like when I first joined Bookstagram, and it was in there, and I was like, I'd actually been wanting to buy it, and then I saw it and I was like, no, gotta get it.
Oh my god,
So cool.
that's so
That is a good
cool.
find.
Yeah, haven't read it yet though, because it's,
It's really good.
yeah, I can't wait.
I feel like some people must just like read books and then just get rid of them right away or something.
My mum does that. I'd buy her books for Christmas, and the next thing she's like, "Do you want this one?" And I'm like, "Mum, I bought you that." She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting rid of it."
I do think reading books and buying books are two completely different habits.
Yeah.
I just do enjoy just reading books and then not either having the physical copies or getting them from the library or getting rid of them as soon as they buy them. And then there's other people like us that just like collecting books.
Yeah. But I also appreciate those people who like get rid of their books and like give them to charity shops, because then we can find like some good ones for cheap. Like yeah.
I'd love to be able to just do that though, like have no attachments, but like I'm such a hoarder. Like every single thing that I have, I'm like, I've got some weird attachment to it. So
There's
I
like memories to them all.
Yeah, I just feel weird like getting rid of it. Oh.
Yeah, I put this comment up for you because I was like, Rhiannon's gonna be like, I wish that was me.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, I would show you my Lord of the Rings shelves, but absolute mess. So I'm not going to turn you around. But I would love to find something like that. Just for context, the Lord of the Rings is like my favorite thing ever.
Did you manage to finish the third season?
No.
No, that didn't happen.
I put it down after the live yesterday, and then I've started something else instead. I definitely want to though, but it's just one of those where I'm finding it hard to actually pick up. But as soon as I pick it up, I really like it. But I've got so many books I need to read this month, so I do want to finish it soon. Did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. I'm one of these people. I have a weird OCD when it comes to having to finish books before the end of the month. Like I can't carry a book over. So yesterday I stayed up until I finished the Bone season, just so I didn't have a book like carried over.
I'm normally like that. I don't know why that was such a weird one for me. I definitely wanted to, like all throughout the sprints last week. I was like, right, I'm gonna finish it, and then I just didn't.
Never got around to it. Fair enough. I just want to know your reaction. I just want to know what you think.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like the point I'm at now, it's just gonna like go crazy because it started to like things have started to happen, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like I'm missing out on the best part. I'm like Jo, where she was like, I don't want to finish Crescent City, and like that's the best part.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll try finish it this week. She says.
I'm thinking about buying myself a book
my
season.
I need to read it as well. It's on my shelf.
I'm gonna look for it.
I'm not a fantasy reader, but it's one of my favorite series. So.
That's the thing. I feel like I'm a bit weird because like I don't want to pick it up. I've heard so much hype about it, and everyone loves it, and I'm just like, I like it, but I'm just not in the mood for it, which is a bit sad.
No, that's fair enough. Sometimes you can't force yourself in that sort of situation because you know you enjoy it, but you don't want to read it during a time where you're not enjoying it to have the worst experience.
Somebody's selling the Bone season socks on Depop.
Oh, I have those. I think I got some in an owl crate or something, but I wouldn't sell socks.
I was thinking they must be from like some kind of box because like, but they actually kind of look kind of cute.
Are they like the little ones?
Yeah, the wee ankle ones.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever worn them. Yeah, I've got those.
I kind of want these now. There's a signed edition. I might get this.
I thought you were talking about socks then. Like signed socks.
Floats your boat.
There's a signed edition for £12 on Depop.
Yeah. I find getting signed editions for Samantha Shannon books really easy. I have the Mime Order and the Mask Falling both signed, and they were just normal price.
Oh, do you know what? I got mine signed at Yalk, and I hadn't even read it yet, and I feel bad.
Doesn't matter.
I was like the last person in the line as well, and she like stayed the extra like 5 minutes to talk to me, bless her. And I hadn't even read the book, I just knew who she was. And this was before like Priory and everything, and I was just like, yeah, I bought your book. Like, oh.
I really want to go to Yalk. I've heard so many people talk about it, and I'm just like, I'm Corona finished, so we can go.
Yeah, we'll go, and then we can all meet, and it'll be like amazing.
I had such a good time, but because I live like quite a while away from London, most of my time was like traveling, and it was so rushed, and I was carrying like a massive bag of books with me, and it was just awful because it's so hot in there as well, because there's like that many people, and like it's so small of a space. And it's just one of those experiences where like everything about it is horrible, but it's such a good time.
I'd love to go.
Yeah.
I can't wait
to London now, so I'm like,
that's good.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna buy the Bone Season tonight and read it.
Nice.
You'll probably finish it before I do.
I'm like literally the slowest. I never finish any books. I'm so proud of myself when I actually finish a book. I take so long. It's ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't have a channel.
Right, I think I might have to love you and leave you for the night.
Thank you for joining.
No, thank you for having me. I'm sorry I have to leave early, but bloody work.
Yeah, feel your pain.
Damn.
No, I would rather not, to be honest. Anyway, thanks for having me, guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Thank you.
Bye.
Later.
And number 5.
The last remaining few. Do you want to do another sprint? I feel like I've got a couple of comments. Will we do a sprint in like 5 minutes?
You so want to finish your book, don't you?
Yeah, and that'll be like we can do like a final sprint.
Yeah, Rebecca will be done and she'll be like, okay, bye.
yeah, bye.
And
I feel like by then everybody will be too tired anyway. So
I might not read in this sprint and watch the YouTube, but
I don't blame you for that.
Go for it.
It's a valid choice.
Yeah. So actually, like I find it so weird that like Australia, it would be like 9:45 a.m., wouldn't it?
yeah,
I think
that's
so.
the next day. So tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's so weird.
I'm sorry you have to look at this.
John can't spoil us because he's living in the future, so can't tell us.
Yeah, don't tell us what happens.
Yeah.
For some weird reason, like I'm not like that, like intimidated by it. I don't have it, but I think like by now, I like getting used to like reading like massive like classics like Dickens, like that makes like fantasy and like books like that for fun just sound like fine. So I'm like, okay, I don't mind reading like a massive book for fun because I've went through like having to read like
classic. Yeah,
I get it.
I love that you say that so casually though, but like big massive classics, you love it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared to read like 100-page classic, and I read like 800-page adult fantasy books.
I have to, so I don't really have any choice, or else I like would not know what was going on in my degree.
Fair enough. Priory of the Orange Tree isn't too bad. Like the first 200 pages are quite dense, but that's the same in any adult fantasy book.
Yeah.
So as soon as if you stick with it, and like I always find that if you forget stuff, if it's important, it will be brought back. So like, don't worry about missing anything because it'll pop up somewhere.
Yeah. I always I never get what's going on at the start of a book anyway. I'm just kind of like, I'll realize later. And then like it's so bad. It's actually
I'm the
so
same.
bad.
I'm the same.
I
Literally,
can't pay attention to a first page. A first page means nothing to me. Like I don't know what this is, who these people are. I don't care. I'll figure it out after.
I think I skipped about 3 pages of this at the start. You know when you like skim read because you're not like into it. Like I always do that. The first chapter, I'm like, I don't even know what happened, but I'm here now.
I just never like the first chapter of stuff. Like it never like. Especially with fantasy and stuff like that, because you're just kind of like, I don't really know what any of this is. I feel like that's because I'm just like slow or something. Like I'm with that with films and everything. I'm just like I just don't know.
It's because it raises more questions. But I think the reason like I'm scared to read big books is because, well, if they're in paperback, I don't like to crack the spines. Like, just because I don't like the way it looks on my shelf.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If I've got a chunky book, I'm like, oh, I've really got to prepare myself. Read it like so carefully. Whereas like the copy of Priory I've got, I'm a bit less intimidated by because somebody else already had it. So it's kind of pre-loved and I'm like, that's kind of okay.
Yeah, I get that. I do that with some books where I'm literally like, oh, I don't want to turn the page. But the book season I had, I was like, nope, I'm doing it. It's so much nicer though. Like you don't realize how nice it is to actually like sit and fold your book. It's so nice.
It's so much better.
I've got this one book that's like the pages are like they're not cut. This sounds so strange, but like they're not cut properly.
Yeah.
So they're still stuck together. And I loved the way it looked so much that I read it so carefully so that I wouldn't like undo them. I'll have to find a photo because it's so hard to explain. But yeah, it was such a weird time.
Like peeking through pages.
Literally I was.
Oh, I love it.
Hi to everybody who just joined, by the way. Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Everybody who's like, I feel like a couple of people just left. So thank you to everybody who joined and everything. I feel so guilty whenever I miss comments. Like I'm just like, I get so like nervous. I'm like, I'm not clicking on everybody's comments. But now that they're going they're being so weird and slow for me, I'm kind of like, I don't want to click on these right now because it's giving me stress clicking on them. So
it's hard because, like you say, if you want to chat as well and you're trying to keep up with comments, sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how they do it when there's like 400 people in the chat.
Oh my god, I know.
I
was watching someone's live the other day and someone was like saying that they were getting annoyed that their comments weren't being like highlighted and I was like, they can't do it. Like it's impossible. The amount of comments that come through is just not relevant. Do you know what I mean?
And sometimes people are having their own conversation in those comments. You don't know what's related and what's not. It must be it would stress me out.
Yeah, it would stress me out. The only reason why I'm not clicking on all of these as well right now is literally because like it's literally like it's so weird. It's like coming up like as if it's like kind of like see-through. And then
so
like
you can't see it.
It's like no, it's like the old one will just like kind of stay on top of it. And then
the screen burn, but it's not relating to your screen, it's like relating to StreamYard. That's how I imagine it in my head. It's like when you've got screen burn and you move the window, but the window stays where it previously was.
I don't know what that is. I'm just being stupid.
Just ignore me. Pretend that last 2 minutes didn't happen.
I'm just being stupid. Like I feel like literally anybody says anything and I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like literally constantly. It's constantly me. Okay, we were supposed to sprint 2 minutes ago, but we'll sprint at 5:02.
Okay.
Will we do it at like 20 minutes or will we keep it a half an hour?
I'm good with 20 because I'm getting tired, so it's up to everyone else.
Well, what about like it's like 25 minutes, okay? Because then I can finish this.
Yes.
You need to finish this book in this live. Like it's
Yeah,
happening.
that's and I'm guessing like the last because I've got 28 minutes and 31 seconds, so I'm guessing that those 3 minutes and 31 seconds will be like, thank you for listening to this audiobook of Charles Dickens. You know what I mean? So
Why are they so slow? It's ridiculous how long it takes them to read audiobooks sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally so weird.
I was thinking though, you could just leave the screen, like leave everyone on mute for like 4 minutes whilst you finish the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be like, okay, I'm gonna ignore you all. I'll just X out the tab and just like leave it like earlier. Like, I decided not to do this anymore. What did it look like whenever I left as well? Like what did that look like?
You just disappeared. And like it was just us.
Oh, I thought it would have because I thought it would have completely gone. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna like end the stream or something, and then like nobody will it'll, like just kick everybody off who's watching and everything. I was like, oh.
I missed this. It must have been when I took the dog down.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the timer and just like X out. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually so incompetent. I just came back and everybody was like laughing. I was like, oh.
Oh my god! Imagine if you'd have just cancelled the whole sprint and everyone was like,
yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Whenever I just saw like the wallpaper of my computer, I was like, I actually hate myself.
oh, brilliant.
It's good that they've got like that fail safe though, that it will keep going. Like if you do exit yourself.
Imagine if we were all stuck there though. Just couldn't leave.
Hold hostage.
So in 1 minute we'll read. I'm being extra prepared so that this doesn't happen again. I'm just like getting everything ready ahead of time. It's like whenever you're getting on the bus and you have to have your money ready and stuff so that you're not like fumbling in your purse. That's like it's like me every time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm never getting on it. I actually never want to get on a bus again though.
Oh,
Like not for that. Partly for that reason, but also because that actually does stress me out. But also, like, they're just so disgusting, and definitely it's probably the main place for Corona.
Yeah, and when random people just like sat next to you, and you were like, oh.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. No way.
There's something post-COVID life I'm not going to be able to get used to. Like, excuse me, why are you standing so close to me?
Yeah,
yeah.
Literally the tube things.
Oh.
That's like I work in a supermarket as well, and the amount of times you don't realize that people like lick their finger to go through their money and like hand it to you. And I hated it before COVID, and now that COVID, people literally go under their mask, and I'm like,
oh really?
Yeah, like honest to God, it is the most disgusting thing, and I'm like this, like,
You wear gloves or anything?
No, I've just got like a massive thing of sanitizer next to me. So after everything, I'm like.
I used to make such a point of like aggressively slamming the hand sanitizer when someone had done that to me. Like I'd give them their change.
Oh, it's horrible. Oh, no.
That's disgusting. Okay, do you want to sprint? We'll just keep the time the same. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully I finish this.
Did you do it, Rebecca?
No. I literally have like I have 3 pages left of my book.
That's
Oh well.
Just quickly mute us.
Just mute us.
I'll just do it after. Yeah. I'm so close though, so that's pretty good. Yeah. I'm so glad that I'm so close to being done. I can finish another book. Woo! After this, I can completely read for
Is
fun.
that hard times?
Huh? Wait, what?
Was that hard times that you read?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's going to be good to have it over and done with.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you could hear me then.
Yeah, no, I think I spoke over you or something, like at the same time that you spoke and I couldn't hear.
Sorry.
Am I lagging or anything? Am I lagging?
not for me.
No, not really.
Oh, that's okay then. I thought I was. How did everybody else do? Well, Rachel, I know that you kind of just watched YouTube, but
I watched a Sims video. I feel very happy.
I love Sims videos. Who did you watch it from?
Little Simsy.
Oh, I love her.
I love her too.
Nice.
I never watch anything like that.
It's like my guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I want to make my own, but I have no idea how to like screen record, and I'm really nervous to try it.
Yeah, gaming is a whole new realm when it comes to YouTube.
Yeah. I put it in my header on YouTube, but now I'm like, I don't do that. But like, I don't have any games content.
No, I know what you mean. I have bullet journal in my header, but I don't do any bullet journal videos anymore because I can't find a setup that works for me. So
Yeah, they're really hard to film.
yeah, they are. I just put them on Instagram now. So
Nice.
I read 30 pages.
Nice.
How far are you now?
I'm on page 97, which is really annoying because I'd rather get to 100.
Oh,
I can't like not finish a chapter. Like if I'm reading, I have to be able to finish the chapter because I hate picking up in the middle of somewhere unless I'm putting it down for like 5 minutes to go and like do something. But yeah, it's frustrating to
I'm
me.
the same.
yeah, at the end of that
I don't know
sprint, I was
how
like,
much sorry.
sorry. No, I was just gonna say, I'll just quickly say, like at the end of that sprint there, like I was like, I knew it was like 20 past, but like I had like one more sentence of the like the audiobook to finish the chapter, and I was like, it's like, I just give me a second.
Oh no.
What were we going to say?
I'm really scared to I don't know how much I read, but I'm up to page 98. So
Nice. Yeah, I only got 315 pages. I don't know how, because like I have the audiobook on ×2, but somehow it's still only on 15 pages.
It's quite thick though, isn't it, Dorian Gray?
Yeah, there's the font's tiny as well, and then it's just like not even like dialogue or anything. It's just like block words like the whole page.
Yeah, it's such.
Yeah.
That looks everybody's getting so close to finishing their book.
Oh
Nice.
I haven't heard of that.
I haven't heard of that either.
no!
I like the title though.
I was just checking. It's the A Murder Most Unladylike mystery books. The murder mysteries. It's the last one though, so that's really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love looking at people's bullet journals.
Yeah.
I'll get a good setup one day for filming bullet journal videos, but otherwise, for the time being, Instagram it is.
I was gonna say, like, people's cameras are literally like on such a weird angle, aren't they? And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god, I'd be so scared.
So tricky to film.
And I don't know, I feel really constricted moving my arm to draw and stuff when I've got like tripod legs in the way. So it's just really awkward. And then I couldn't get a good angle. So basically you're just watching my arm rather than the actual drawing. And it's just
Yeah.
If I did that, you'd probably just see the back of my head for like the whole thing, because I'd be like this.
It really is right. So your head is in the way.
Film it the other way. So like you film it like it's facing you.
Yeah.
You rotate it.
In editing,
In editing.
Oh.
But it's complicated.
It's still difficult. I can't bother with the hassle.
I'm not
I haven't done my February spread yet, so
I don't do it at all, so
No.
I just know that I wouldn't keep it up, and it wouldn't be nice. Like, I'm just not artistic like that, but I mean, like, I'm not, like, I cannot draw like a stick man. Like, it's that bad. So like I know that this would be ugly, and I know that I would be really depressed at how ugly it looked. So
I feel like mine would be a really cheap rip-off of Books with Chloe's one. Like, 'cause I love the way she does hers. I think mine would just be a shit version.
I would try to make it look like hers, but it would just be like really, it'd be awful. Everything would be from Poundland. Like, it would just be absolutely awful.
yeah, like I started one last year, but then I got like halfway through February and then everything started getting cancelled because of Corona.
Yeah.
I just stopped using it, and then I went and stayed at my aunt's during like the first kind of lockdowns, so I forgot to take it with me, so I just never continued it. And
I feel like I'm
really
always way
hoping
too. Sorry, I was gonna say I feel like I'm always way too ambitious as well, because I had like a reading spreadsheet and I'd put books in that I wanted to read that month and thought I was going to read, but obviously never got around to. And then all my stats got so weird, and I feel like if I was trying to write all that down, it would just be the most chaotic thing ever. So yeah, I lived through other people's videos.
I've been doing bullet journaling now for like 5 years. I think my first full bullet journal was in 2016. I like experimented in 2015. But this year, my theme is Disney. So every single month, I'll have a different Disney theme. So in January, I did Frozen 2. In February, I've done Aladdin. So yeah, I'm really happy with how they've come out so far. March will most likely be Winnie the Pooh, and then I'm not sure.
I love
Did you say they're on your Instagram?
Yeah, they're on my Instagram.
I
Yeah,
have to check them out.
be looking for inspiration because
Yeah.
do my February spread.
I'm very proud of it, so I'll be shouting from the rooftops. But yeah,
I love that.
The more you do it as well, like the better you get.
and
Because-
the more adapt you are to what works for you and what doesn't. So the last like year now, I've done the exact same spreads every single month, but just changed the theme up because those spreads work for me. So it's all about experimenting in a bullet journal.
Yeah, like last year I tried to like track everything on my like journal, like had so many different spreads each month, but now like this year I've just started and like completely reduced it, and it's so much like more chill, and I so much prefer it. It's so much nicer.
What would you like include in like a month in it? Like, how many, like, what kind of different things would you include?
I can show you if you want. I can go get my journal.
Oh, please.
Yeah. I want to see this because I don't really watch the videos about it, but I want to.
Yeah.
I know I tried to track my like days read this month and I failed. I think I logged it for about 10 days and then I failed.
Yeah,
That was really good.
So that was my opening page for January. And then that's my monthly calendar.
Oh, it just looks so pretty and I can't even see it properly.
And then I do 1 line a day, so I write a line per day and I do a habit tracker. And then the last spread I do each month is my books. So I have, which way around? Books, no. So pages read per day. And then I have like a schedule, so I'll try and plan out what books to read per day and how long it's going to take me, and then I'll have to be actually read, pre-orders, and then I didn't read this in the end, but that's like a favorite book quote, but I don't remember what I read, so very well.
I love how organized that is, though.
And then this is Aladdin.
Oh,
Is that the carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
And then
I'm in a proper Disney mood now.
see, if I did that, it would just be so ugly. Like, it would just be actually so ugly. Like, if I did that, like, like,
Yeah, mine's definitely a lot more simple.
it takes hours though. My January one took about a week to set up with like 2 hours on it per day. So it's kind of what I spend my time doing because I enjoy doing it. But obviously some people don't have that amount of time, and it's just everyone's different, and that's why I love it so much, because it's just a blank canvas. You can do what you want with it.
Yeah, mine's very basic compared to yours.
Yeah, same.
I was going to say, I got really angry trying to do one because I couldn't do the nice fancy writing. My writing was awful, and I got really annoyed at it, so I put it down.
that would be me. That would literally be me.
I'd love to do it. I would love it, but I'm just all over the place.
It was people, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
I think I would do that.
Yeah, but it's like you say, it's all personal sort of preference, isn't it? As soon as you start getting into it, it definitely helps you find out what you like.
Yeah, and you kind of mold it to your own lifestyle. Like at the minute, obviously COVID, so nothing's happening. So like my weekly spreads are literally one page of a list of a like recurring to-do list. So I won't have like separate days. I'll just have a massive to-do list for the entire week. Whereas if it was a normal world, then I'll have like a double page spread with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because I'm busier and I have events and I have plans and I see friends. But now there's not much going on. There's no point in wasting that amount of space for something where I don't need that space. That's what I love about bullet journal, because if you brought like a normal planner, you'd have so much wasted space right now.
Yeah.
I bought 3 diaries for last year.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Literally, I'm like, I was meant to be on placement, was meant to be working, was meant to be like going away, and now all of this is just empty, and I'm like, great.
No, I get that. Everything works for different people though. Everyone's different. So.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, well, that's cool.
That is cool.
Oh, I think I saw a picture of this on Twitter actually, and they looked really good. I remember I liked it.
Yeah. I think I know which one you mean. Yeah.
I really like them. I wish I could do that, but no.
I can't do that well.
No, me either.
All the book covers that I put in my bullet journal, I took photos of and then like scaled them down.
Oh, nice.
Just glued them in.
I love the look of that though. Like when people have their book covers in, I feel like it looks so nice. But again, it's just like I would just lose patience with it. I'd like miss a massive chunk. Yeah.
Literally at the moment I'm doing like for mine, I'm doing like the title page of the month, and then I can't even remember what's after that. Oh yeah, a to-do list for stuff that I've got to do in the month that's like the important stuff, and then the books that I've read, and then like my favorite book of the month. I'm going to do a spread for each one, so I haven't done one yet, but like I will. And then the one was The Starless Sea, which was my favorite book of the year. So
Nice.
Yeah. I love hearing about different people's journals because everyone has their own interpretation of it. So.
Yeah, I'd show you mine, but it's in the other room and I can't be asked to go and get it.
I love watching it, like I say though, because it's just so nice. Like there's something about it that's just so satisfying. But yeah, I could never do that, I don't think.
I just don't have, I just like can't, I have like, I find it really hard to be consistent with stuff. And I feel like that's one of those things that I can't be consistent with. So if I, like, it depends what it is, but that's just one of the things that I just know that I couldn't be consistent with it, and then it would make me sad. So
that's why I think I'm kind of shocked that I've been okay with like posting videos, because I'm so bad at being like, oh no, I missed today, I'll do it tomorrow. But like I've been quite good recently, and I'm like feeling proud.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like because like with like YouTube, if you don't have a video up, I think like it's obviously because like people watch them, so like people are kind of like, not obviously the people will be like, why aren't you like posting your videos, because not enough people care about me to be like that, but like it's just like, do you know what I mean? But like you want people to like to watch them, and like people comment and all, and it makes it way more fun. But like nobody is like making me do a journal, or like not that people are making me make videos. I don't know how to explain it.
You're held more accountable because you have like an audience as such.
Yeah.
Like,
saying that though, I didn't post my weekly reading vlog last week because I was like not motivated at all. So I had like a full week, and at the end I was like, I haven't filmed anything. So then I just filmed a read with me, because I was like, oops.
that's like the reverse of me this week. I don't really film weekly reading vlogs at all, but I'm attempting it again this week. But I'm already like, my life is so boring, no one's gonna watch this.
That's the thing, it's like the same thing every week. It's like I'd have a little montage of me reading, me going for a walk, and then me sitting down telling you about what I've just read, and it's like the most boring thing ever.
Like I always wanted to do a vlog of me like reading The Night Circus, because I want to look back on it, because I know I'm gonna love it. But like it's turned into me holding myself accountable for my uni essay vlog instead, so that I know that I'll do it, because I'm like, they'll know that I haven't done any work on my essay today, so I have to do it.
That's a good idea.
I'm bad at stuff like that as well. Like if I have a set like reading vlog, I tend to like fly through books. Like I'll sit down and read like 100 pages in one sitting, and then just move on, and then I don't update, because do you know what I mean? It's like I just read for that long, and then I think, oh, I haven't updated, and then I have like 3 10-minute clips of me trying to talk about what I've read in like the past 4 days, and I'm like,
that's actually me whenever I do them, and mine are not like aesthetic or anything. Like I'll forget to film anything apart from me talking about books. Like, hi, so I just read this like 5 days ago. Sorry, I forgot the vlog, but this is me now. And then it'll be like me maybe like typing a bit on my laptop, doing a bit of uni work, the end. That's it. The whole thing.
Literally.
I love the aesthetic vlogs so much, like Jodie's vlogs.
Oh yeah.
So aesthetic. I love them so much.
Yeah.
But whenever I try and shoot B-roll, I'm like, it looks so bad.
same.
I don't know how they do it. I feel like I don't live in an aesthetically pleasing place for it to look good.
Yeah. That's my
lighting is so bad in my room because I chose really dark walls, so it's not great for any type of lighting.
I literally sit in the same place every time I give an update, because that's like the easiest place with the best lighting.
Yeah.
And then I've realised in my past few vlogs, because I've been on a book buying ban, I haven't even got that exciting little segment where I can be like, oh, look at this. Do you know what I mean? And it's literally the most boring thing. I think in my last one, I hauled some tabs because I was like, oh, I bought tabs. It was like a little bit interesting.
The summary of lockdown, just being excited over tabs.
Oh my god, honestly. Yeah.
I feel like lockdown almost kind of makes your book buying addiction worse, because it's just like, oh, we'll just buy this one book like online, you know what I mean? It's just one, because it's like so exciting getting like parcels.
Yeah.
I spent so much money in the first lockdown. It is ridiculous. Like, I bought full series, and like, so I was like, I'm gonna be off for weeks, it's fine. Still haven't read them. So now is why I'm like, I cannot buy books at the minute. Like, oh, it's so bad.
I've been buying so many.
It's so to get us through, so you just have to do it. I'm here for people buying books right now, because it's like a little glimmer of like happiness that people have in their days, and I'm just like, you just go for it.
I watched your video of you buying books the other day, because I was like, I really want to buy books, but I can't, so I just watched your video of you buying books.
I don't know, those videos are so much fun to film. I don't know why people like them so much, because I'm literally just sat staring at my laptop buying books. I'm just like, it's not even like I'm out shopping physically for books.
It's just quite interesting, though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I get that. It's like a book haul, isn't it? Really. So.
Yeah. I don't know. It's quite different, though. I like it. I couldn't do it because I don't know how you record the screen and stuff. So.
You're actually like, I literally can't do anything because I'm like, well, I don't know how to do that, and I can't really be bothered to learn, so I'm just going to keep everything the same as usual.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
On a MacBook, literally all you have to do is press Command Shift 5, and it records your entire screen.
Oh, okay. I'm scared to try it though.
And Command Shift 4 is a screenshot, and Command.
I knew that.
And Command Shift 3 is as well, isn't it? Command Shift 3 the whole screenshot, and then the 4 is what you do the little section. Yeah, I know that.
And then
how do you stop
from recording? Film.
Does it come up with like a wee thing to like stop it recording?
Yeah, so it has options down the bottom. It has like a select window, so you can drag again, or you can do entire screen, and you can pause it and play it.
I was going to say, knowing me and Rebecca, we'd like click stop halfway through and not realize.
I'm like, okay, I have to go back. Or I would just act like I would X everything out, and it would just be me like trying to get back onto it.
I don't have a MacBook, so.
Do you know what? I bought mine for my 3rd year of uni, and then obviously halfway through COVID happened, so like, fine, it was online, but I feel like I still don't know how to use it, and I've had it for like a year. I'm so clueless. I'm like, all I do is like use iMovie on it, and I feel like the like best person. I don't know how to use it.
That is actually me. I'm going to buy I'm going to buy a MacBook Air because my laptop's just so slow. I can't even like the button where you click on it. Like it barely even works. So I need to get a new one. But I know that I'm not going to do anything special on that. Like I might as well get like a cheap one or something. But I just want it. Like I know that I won't use it for anything. But well, maybe I will.
They are worth the money, I do find.
Yeah. At least like you can, even if you don't use them for anything like fancy or whatever, like they last so long.
Exactly. To be fair though, the storage on mine is like awful. It's gotten better recently. I don't know if I managed to clear something, but for ages it was telling me like every time I was trying to make a video, it just wasn't letting me put stuff in, and it was like your storage is full, and I was like deleting my whole uni work trying to like get clips in.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, I use like an external hard drive for all my videos, like, and I, have created a like iMovie folder in the external hard drive. So everything goes onto that.
An external hard drive is literally just like a massive USB stick.
Yeah, I've got one because I had to clear one of my old laptops because it was like completely broken. But then I did try and use it with this one when it was playing up, and then I think I just deleted everything off of it. So now I'm just like, oh, it's there if I need it. But
yeah, fair enough.
It makes life so much easier doing videos with it though.
Yeah, I can imagine. I have to film and edit the video I'm on to get up next then and there, and then I won't delete it until after I've posted it, and then I'll delete it and start again. It's like I can save myself so much time and hassle if I just sat down and like read up on how to do all this stuff. But
I don't save anything onto my physical computer. It's all on hard drives. It's probably a bad thing in case the hard drive go corrupt, but
imagine.
But it just makes your computer so much faster because it's not trying to load everything all in one. But talking of which, while I have the floor, I am actually going to go to bed because I am really, really tired. So.
Yeah, I'm to hear because I didn't even realize it was 11:15. Yeah.
Oh my god! Wow.
No.
Thank you so much for having me, and congrats on 1K.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me.
Of course.
I'm gonna end this anyway, so yeah. Thank you to everybody who watched, and yeah, we'll have another one sometime soon. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for reading with us. I never know how to end these. So bye. Okay, it's gonna end.